Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, July 6th, 1:35 p.m. Central Time. Bitcoin's on the daily chart, and folks, this is going to be a super make or break moment for the market coming up here in the next week. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Those ways are the easiest ways to support the channel. I would also love to hear from you in the comments section below. Now getting back to Bitcoin. For the last 2 weeks, I've been saying, beware everyone, we might see a corrective wave like that happen, or we might see some major market movement on or around July 14th. I've made several videos in the past few weeks saying July 14th is going to be a big day for the market. Interestingly enough, we have a Fibonacci time sequence that has shown up on July 11th. So I think it would be wise to assume that July 11th to July 14th, we're going to see price action squeeze out of this symmetrical triangle, and we will either go up or down. And you might be wondering what this line is here, and we'll talk about that here in a moment. But options expire July 16th. And there's some interesting things going on with the options right now. Let's go over the bearish scenario here first. If we see a nasty corrective wave occur and this Fibonacci time sequence proves to be bearish, I do think we are going to see Bitcoin tumble even further. And I think we're going to see it possibly wick down to around 20 to 22,000. Maybe 23,000 by the end of July. It could also be a slow bleed, kind of like this. This is what the 50 moving average would probably look at by the time we get to September 4th. So with that said, that's my bearish outlook here, and I think it's going to fall fast. Keep that 23, 22, $24,000 number in the back of your mind for a second, because when we start looking at the options chain, you're going to understand this a little bit better. Here is my bullish outlook. So let's just say this point in time proves bullish. We burn the shorts on the 16th, and we cross up and over this 50 moving average. This is the first time that we have gotten our chance to retest this 50 moving average since May, early May. And we can see since the peak and the drop off, we haven't been able to hold it. But like here, with this is another opportunity for price action to easily hop up and over and gain support along this 50 moving average. And if that does happen, I think what we'll see is that 50 moving average kind of do one of these, especially if price action kind of moves up and stalls right along this $41,000, $42,000 level. And if this happens, folks, I think we'll see the 200 moving average kind of come back down and maybe assume a parallel or equal position as this trend line here. And we will form a very nice ascending triangle. By September 4th, we would be in a great position to blast off as this Fibonacci channel sliver approaches, meaning Fibonacci is forcing the market to A, either move down into this channel, or B, move up into this channel and possibly retest this $55,000, $60,000 level. First and foremost, we would have to break through this 200 moving average along the way, but you can kind of see where this might be a little easier to do. That's just a simulation of what the 200 might look like, but it might be a little bit easier to do around September 4th, especially if the market trends up into this pie slice. You will never see TA like this on any other channel. There are a lot of other channels that you will never see TA like the stuff they do on this channel, but I happen to consider myself one of the better forward thinkers when it comes to predicting stock prices, things like that. And that's why I have been fairly successful in I've had a fairly successful trading career. So folks, I want you to consider those two things, and what we will know more once July 11th, July 14th happens, which one of those possibilities has a higher probability. Meaning if we see this thing, the bottom just fall off like we did here, we'll be in for a world of hurt. And we can see price drop from 55, 56,000 to 29,000 in a matter of days, really. We're looking at 7 days that took for that to happen. So from this time sequence here, if that happened, we'd be looking at about 5, maybe 6 days to maybe plummet down below 25, 26,000, maybe even down to 23,000. And $25,000 is the number that I want you to keep in mind, because when I'm looking at some of the Bitcoin options trading that's going on right now, we can definitely see that calls are being traded more than puts. Not by much, but they are. And that's over the last 24 hours. Now, the puts have increased since that time. I've been watching this since this morning because I wanted to see what today would bring. And that's kind of why I'm doing it a little bit later of a video as well. I'm also seeing that we have a larger call option interest versus a put option interest. And don't get excited that you're seeing more calls on the open interest. This just means that there's more call options contracts being traded or available right now. And when I look at the volume, I'm not impressed at all by the amount of volume, on the call option side of things. And unless we burn the shorts on the charts here, I think the market may be fixing to move lower. And here's why. I'm going to go ahead. Looks like I don't need to refresh the screen. Here is why. I'm seeing a lot more confidence in the put sector versus the call sector of the July 16th options chain. So we can see that the calls, we have some mediocre volume, 70s, 80s, stuff like that, as far as volume is concerned. But then, what is going on with this slow website? Come on. So then when you look at the put side of things, this is where things are getting juicy. A heavy concentration of people are betting that on July 16th, Bitcoin will finish at or below 35,000. And this is what really concerns me. Super high volume on this $25,000 strike. This is put options volume. And we can see what it is, the bid price. Okay. Bid price on these looks like the last bid price was $13.5. So when you look at this, this says $118.58. Multiply it by 100. We're looking at an $11,800 options contract. 333 of these have been traded in the last 24 hours to be at or lower than $25,000. So they're thinking that we will see the market below 25,000 by July 16th. Now, that is very interesting to me, And getting back to this chart, I think it's totally possible, given we have seen this type of price reduction or market cap erasing, uh, you know, within 5 to 6, 7 days before. I mean, we can definitely see, 55,000 down to 53,000. So I mean, it can happen. I'm sorry, 55,000 down to 29,000 in a matter of 6, 7 days. So to shed 10,000, 15,000 from here at 35,000, 33,000, that's not something unrealistic that could happen right now. I'm not trying to be the scary bear here at all, folks. I'm trying to provide you with insight as to what could be lurking ahead. And I hate to say it, but the last 2 weeks, I called it. I called it. I said around July 14th, get ready. And here we are, looking a week or two out. Whether we don't know which way the market's going to move at this point, but we will know by July 11th through the 14th. I can guarantee you that. I'm hoping we flip to the upside and give 65,000 another crack. I think that would just be totally awesome to burn all these shorts that are trying to bring Bitcoin down. So folks, if you like this video, do me the biggest favor in the world that I will totally appreciate. Like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe for more videos. We will look into CKB tomorrow. Check that out. We're not going to do a video on it today because it really makes no sense. If Bitcoin's getting ready to tank, I think we could assume the same for CKB. Just like all the other coins, the market follows Bitcoin, which is truly unfortunate in my opinion. But I will make a video tomorrow, so we'll catch you guys later. Peace.